Xenobot babies, world's first living robots, can now reproduce, thanks to AI.
Robots that can reproduce, forget about them going rogue or evolving into something dangerous. Just imagine what happens if they end up in the wrong hands.
Revelation 13 verse 15. And the AI had the power to give the breath of life unto the robot image of the AI beast, that the robotic AI birthed its own living robots, both uttering the spirit of life and causing as many that would not honor and respect the living robots to be deprived of life.
Very interesting yet frightening stories. The first one was about self-replicating robots. Robots that can reproduce, create copies of themselves, make babies like humans do. Robots.
At the end of 2019, in the middle of 2020, when science perfected being able to birth deities into our realm, you don't find it odd that the world started to get slapped with all kinds of plagues since? The fallen self-made reptile egg, world egg, or cosmic egg. It marks the beginning of a primordial being coming into existence, a deity or a demigod, if you will, being birthed into our realm. As parthenogenesis, which is virgin birth, reproduction without intercourse. This is the process for the fallen to crack the egg, if you will, and come from the spiritual realm into our physical realm, like pre-flood.
They're Xenobots. And they're not made of metal or plastic. They've been created from biological tissues, which essentially makes them living robots. Robots that can move on their own, heal on their own, and now, of course, reproduce on their own.
Perhaps this is why there's been a universal talk worldwide about eggs and births just flooded in the media. Don't believe me? Well, take a look. There's metals affecting birth ratios and dark matter being birthed, and we've seen Cleopatra's eggs. We've all seen the cosmic egg dance. China finds 12 million kids that didn't know it birthed. Wow. We got black eggs. Kate Middleton checking out the queen's eggs. We all remember this guy's egg. And then there's rare births. Trudeau talking birth of a guru. How Cardi cracks eggs. Cosmic parties in the egg room. Wrong baby birthing lawsuits. The birth of a republic. Billed 50 grand to birth a baby. Kardashians freezing their eggs. Smallville birthing the Arrowsverse. Even McDee's is getting in on the egg action. The Rock's cracking eggs. China's low birth rate. And my favorite, young people pretend to be old people, pretend to be bears giving birth. The Egg Bowl, comedy egg game show.
Now, I don't want to jump to conclusions or question the intention of the scientists involved. But it's hard to not ask this question. Have these people never read science fiction? They're creating robots that can multiply and machines that will look like us. What could possibly go wrong? Well, that's the question we'll try to answer tonight, because they've not been able to answer it themselves, as we decode the many dangers involved with such experiments and understand the many adverse consequences they can lead to.
If messing with God's creation kicked off the flood, then where we be now? Remember, they will be able to cause plagues at will to punish them. I'm just saying. Birthing simulators, suing over your own birth. Then there was the virgin condor birth. Nest egg investors, don't forget about Alexa's eggs. Oh yeah, and then there's asteroid near us, and of course it's egg-shaped. The WWE lost its eggs. Birth charts, athletes' kids' birth, how the Datsun was birthed. There's even been alien eggs in Fortnite. No more birth alerts, unusual birth postcards. Constitution caused a meme coin to be birthed. The Pearl Harbor stops birth. The cosmic egg the cosmic egg hatching, and the birthing of culture wars. In November, Gaga reminded us she was an egg back in 2011. The eternal eggs, flood waters with Fabergé eggs, and a lost eye due to egg.
And I'll tell you why I'm asking this question. Because this experiment, the one that I just told you about, was partially funded by the Defense Advanced Research Project Agency. It's a federal American agency that oversees technological innovation for military use. Need I explain further? The involvement of the military in such a scientific project does not inspire trust.